What up, fellas? It's Ty. Welcome back to the channel. We discuss all things prostate and prostate cancer related. If you're new here, welcome to you. If you've been here for a while, maybe watched the video, maybe even liked and subscribed. I appreciate you. So we can get right into it. I want to talk about a conversation I had recently with one of my friends. We were discussing the channel and we were talking about prostate cancer, and he was telling me that he had numerous members of his family that had prostate cancer, and then unfortunately had a couple that had passed away from it. So I was asking him, he says, "Oh no, I'm really diligent in making sure I get checked." And I said, "Well, what's the name of your urologist?" He says, "I don't have a urologist." And I was like, "Well, you really need one. You need to make sure, because your primary care physician can only go to this point. You need to go to your urologist to make sure, because they can do some additional things and check." The thing with guys is that they know something might be wrong, but y'all don't want to go to the doctor. And I say y'all because I didn't want to go to the doctor, and then I started to go to the doctor. But the thing is that I'm letting you all know you got to go to the doctor. I mean, the thing is that if I had $1 for every time, I just want to be walking around and pass out and just go. I'm like, really? I said, I don't know. I don't know if that's what you really want. I encourage all of you with the enlarged prostate who have people in your family who may have had prostate cancer, especially if they're really close in relation, to go get an MRI. Request an MRI. Make sure that they get that done to find out if you are in the clear. If you're in the clear, there's nothing wrong. Hey, that's good news. But the earlier you find this, the better off you are. And so the last thing in the world that you want is to sit there and wait, because prostate cancer grows really slowly. You're not going to end up with a circumstance unless it's aggressive. And yeah, I guess that's not to be said, but if it's aggressive, of course. But the thing is that you're not going to know, but it's going to be little subtle symptoms and things that are going to happen. You're not going to get anything that immediately says, "Oh my gosh, prostate cancer." That's not how it happens. So I need you guys to encourage your friends, family members, and make sure that you do this above all other things. If you are the one with prostate cancer and you have a son, you need to let them know. Now, that later on down the road, they need to make sure that they stay up on this. If you have a brother or an uncle or a family member in your line, you need to talk to them and tell them that you need for them to go to the doctor and make sure they get checked. Now, all you can do is tell them. But the thing is, the longer they wait, the worse off it is. But just make sure that your subtle push is in the right direction. Again, can't run from this circumstance if you have it. Just can't. You have to make sure that if it's occurring, you find out as early as possible. I hope this finds you well. Peace and blessings, fellas.